What is up, guys? Mr. NinjaStar75 here today, and today we are going to be reviewing Dragon Ball Super Episode 34. So, this is, in my opinion, one of the most hyped episodes of the tournament arc, hands down, because in the episode preview, it looked like it had amazing animation, and it looked like Piccolo versus Frost, who was gonna win, since Frost already beat Goku. Was like, man, is Piccolo gonna beat him? Well, I'm here to say, this episode was big. That's all I'll say. As many of you know, a while ago, some episode 35 to 37 episode titles were leaked. Well, now we can officially confirm they are fake! Thanks to this episode. I don't know if the publisher was just trying to troll the community or what, but yeah, they're fake. Just know that. Because this episode is in my opinion, it takes a drastic turn than what we would have figured. Alright, so it's obviously figured, it starts off by, taking off right after. Goku lost and Frost, Chi-Chi gets so scared. She's like, Goku, are you okay? Goku says he's okay, and just like, he's he's confused, like, what just happened? But then Frost decides to be a good sport, and he's like, hey man, he said, hey, you did a good job, you made me go past my limits, So Frost does a good sport and it looks like Frost is a really good person, and even Universe 7 likes him. So, Beerus is salty about the loss and tries to act all happy because Champa's teasing about it. So the next fight the announcer announces is Piccolo versus Frost. And this is kind of the climax of the episode. Alright. So Frost is still in his final form. He's not going to go back down. And Piccolo's like, I'm ready to fight you. So the first thing he does, take off his weighted clothing, and almost kills the announcer. That's kind of funny. Because keep in mind, Piccolo's clothing, that weighs more than a ton. In fact, because these are Dragon Ball characters, I would say his clothes may weigh about 5 tons. I don't know, I'm probably wrong. But, yeah, I can't believe it. Like, Piccolo, alright. First thing he does, Frost leans for an attack, Piccolo snap vanishes, and shoots a Makankan Sopo, or, I don't know, or a special beam cannon, if you're in the West, like me. But a special beam cannon, that's the first thing he does. Like in this picture right here, he's about to shoot it, and Vegeta, the Goku's like, hey, it's a special beam cannon. But Vegeta noticed a weakness. He's like, it takes too long to charge. However, Piccolo found a way around it, and even Frost realizes that it takes too long to charge. But however, Piccolo found a way around it. He was like, he actually does not snap finish, but a clone technique, kind of like a Shadow Clone Jutsu or Kagebushi no Jutsu, where you just duplicate yourself multiple times. He and Krillin used this in the Saiyan Saga, and it's a really cool technique. So you pretty much duplicate yourself, and they're not mostly like clones of the special beam cannon to create like a metal cooler or something like that. This is actually more so like if, it's more of like a illusion, shadow, thing like that. So Frost, he doesn't know which one is the real one, so he kind of figures they're illusions, fires Ki Blasts everyone, so there's only one Piccolo remaining, ready to shoot the special beam cannon. But then Frost hits him right there. It catches, actually no, Piccolo starts blocking all of Frost's attacks, and he can't clone anymore when he's blocking, so, Then Frost actually cancels Piccolo out of a special beam cannon and flies off. But then Piccolo, I don't know if you remember, but Piccolo in Lord Slug, I think this was the last time we saw him or so in Xenoverse. He has long stretchy arms, which they're like, I don't know, I've always found him amusing for some reason. Like, Piccolo, the stretchy arms have returned. He grabs Frost, and boy oh boy, he uses the special beam cannon with his left hand. And another thing too, I think this is actually one of the few times in Dragon Ball where an opponent actually attacks the hero while they're charging, because they're actually using their brain this time. So, Piccolo just charged it with his left hand. He's like, I charged enough ki in my body to shoot from the other hand. And then he's ready to fire. It's so amazing. He's got Frost locked up in his arms, and he has a special beam cannon right to his face. But then Frost, if you don't recall, Frost, in the last episode, he punched Goku in a way that had like a little purple lighting, causing him to get all blurry vision and go out of the ring. Well, the same thing happened here. Frost does it. Since he's in Piccolo's arms, he punches him, making Piccolo all hazy and stuff, distracting him, and ultimately Frost takes him out. And the announcer declares Frost as the winner. And boy, oh boy, they're shocked. Like, whoa, another loss? Like, they're shocked because, like, Piccolo is like, dang, is Frost unstoppable? But Vegeta is kind of suspicious. He's like, how could a weak attack take out both of them? So, Jocko also kind of notices as well, because Jocko has really good vision. He calls him out and says, hey, Frost used a weapon. He used a weapon or a needle or something like that to poison out the opponents. At first, not everyone believes him, but there is some assumption. Like, people are a little bit suspicious of Frost now, of Universe 7. So they're like, the announcer decides to check anyways, and here's revealed. Frost did have a needle up his hand. He poisoned Piccolo and Goku to thinking that, they were hazy and stuff. And he tries to Frost tries to defend it, saying, oh, it's just a natural part of my body, don't worry. But then it's revealed he is using a weapon, so Frost is ultimately disqualified. Now, Universe 7 is extremely mad about this. No, not 7, sorry. 6 is extremely mad about this. And that's when he's like, Champa! Champa's like, why did you do this? You're supposed to be a good person. That's when Vados reveals to everyone, Frost is actually evil the entire time. Thing is, alright, he's actually a space pirate, and he wants to start wars and end them to make people think he's a hero. So, he's actually a dastard space pirate. So, Vegeta realizes, oh, he's no different from the other Frieza. So, I was so upset at this. Alright, in terms of story, that is an amazing twist. But in terms of, my personal opinion, oh, man, why do they do this, Frost? In case you saw me comment on Geekdom and Kwaman's videos, I was like, Frost, he was my favorite, he was the chosen one, he was supposed to destroy the evil, he was supposed to destroy the Frieza stereotype, not join it. And I'm a little upset. And now I'm still a little upset that Piccolo just lost in a cheap way, but still. Did give Piccolo the win, which, I don't know. But then that's when Vegeta steps up, because it's his turn. And and everyone's disappointed in Frost. They're like, why did you do this? So Goku could have finished, and Beerus is also angry, because Goku, if he went full God power, he could have demolished Frost, and if only he'd known that Frost was evil and not a good guy. So that's when Vegeta steps up. He's like, wait, I'll step up. Because he wants to take back Frost. Because if you don't remember, in Resurrection F, Goku stole Vegeta's kill, which made me really angry, but I think the Super version did a little better, but yeah. He's still a little bit angry. He wants to get revenge on Frieza. Now, Vegeta has an excuse to do so, because Frost isn't a good person anymore. Now Vegeta has an excuse to. He's like, no, I want to face off Frost. But they're like, no, Piccolo's already won because Frost cheated. Vegeta's like, no, Piccolo, please step down. He wants Piccolo to step down, and Piccolo's like, fine, whatever, I'll step down. So Piccolo steps down, and ultimately they give Frost the win, and that's when Vegeta steps up. Vegeta's ready to fight Frost. He's like, alright. Because he wants revenge. And in the episode preview, it turns out Vegeta's also going Super Saiyan as well, regular gold hair. So, and then the episode ends. That was an awesome episode. Overall, I give it a 4.5 out of 5. It was one of the biggest and jam-packed episodes to date. In my opinion, I think it contributed one of the most to the stories. And my favorite part about it, the last 2 episodes, they've been a little rushed. But this has been slowed down a little bit. And no one expected that twist. This was my favorite part of the episode. Bunch of twists and turns and stuff. And a lot of people, we now know that, I can't believe I was actually kind of wrong about, Goku Heart Virus was delayed or something like that. But it turns out the people who said Frost was actually evil, they were right, I guess. So, yeah. What do you guys think of the episode? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Leave a comment down below what you thought of it. Remember to, thank you so much for watching. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe, and spread the word about my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day, guys.